Narcissistic women don't date empath, they feed on them. A narcissistic woman doesn't look for a partner, she looks for a power source to drain. Empath men glow, and that light is exactly what she wants to consume every single day. She studies your kindness like a hunter studies footprints in the snow before attacking. Your empathy feels like safety to her, and safety is the perfect place to hide manipulation. She will love bomb you until you believe no one has ever seen you so deeply. Those long talks at Tom were not intimacy. They were data collection for future control. She mirrors your values, your dreams, your wounds until you think you found your soulmate. Once you are attached, the rules change, and suddenly your kindness becomes a weakness to exploit. She doesn't want your heart. She wants access to your time, energy, money, and reputation. Compliments turn into criticism wrapped as concern for your own good and growth. She will test your boundaries with small violations to see how much you will tolerate. If you say no, she punishes you with silence until you apologize for having limits. Your friends become the problem, your family becomes toxic, and isolation begins very slowly. She needs an audience, so she will perform victimhood while privately devaluing you constantly. Empaths want to heal people, and she will give you endless wounds to manage. She doesn't want healing. She wants a full-time caretaker for her ego and chaos. Your anxiety is proof the feeding is working, and she will call it your issue. She creates problems right before your success to make sure you never outshine her. Gaslighting is not accidental. It is designed to make you doubt your memory and reality. She will rewrite history until you beg her to tell you what really happened. Arguments are never about solutions. They are about winning and proving you are wrong. She will never admit fault because accountability would break the illusion of her perfection. Love becomes leverage, given when you obey and withdrawn when you disobey her rules. She collects your secrets like weapons and uses them when you start pulling away. Privacy is called hiding, while her secrecy is called needing space and respect. She compares you to other men to keep you insecure and chasing her approval. Triangulation keeps you off balance because there is always someone better or worse than you. She doesn't want teamwork. She wants obedience dressed up as loyalty and devotion. Your intuition screams early, but she talks you out of trusting yourself completely. She studies your triggers so she can press them whenever she needs compliance from you. Jealousy is not love. It is ownership and fear of losing her favorite supply. She will praise you publicly and humiliate you privately to keep you confused always. Empaths give second chances, and she will use every single one against you. She doesn't want compromise. She wants surrender and calls it deep emotional connection. Walking on eggshells becomes normal because peace only comes when you follow her script. She will say you are too sensitive while intentionally hurting your feelings on purpose. Your exhaustion is not a bug. It is the entire feature of this relationship. She doesn't want your growth. She wants a mirror that never talks back. Promises are reset buttons, not commitments, used to pull you back into the cycle. Hoovering happens when you leave because supply was cut and must be restored. She will play victim, hero, and savior in the same story, never the villain. You become a role in her narrative, not a person with your own needs. She doesn't want to understand you. She wants to predict and control you. Your clarity threatens her, so she labels it arrogance, attitude, or being difficult. She feeds on your guilt, because guilt makes empaths over-explain and overgive endlessly. She will drain you, then blame you for being too tired to give more. A healthy woman wants your freedom. She wants permission to manage your freedom. She doesn't date you. She farms you for validation, attention, and emotional regulation. The more you give, the hungrier she becomes, because empathy has no off switch. She will call it passion when it is really chaos keeping you addicted to her. Your healing scares her because a strong empath is useless as a food source. She doesn't want depth. She wants drama that keeps you focused on her. You will be blamed for reactions she carefully provoked behind closed doors. She doesn't want forgiveness. She wants amnesia so the cycle can start again. Normal means you quiet, compliant, available, and grateful for crumbs of affection. She will use your empathy against you by saying no one else understands her pain. You start managing her emotions while she ignores yours completely without remorse. She doesn't want a future. She wants options and control over your present. Leaving feels impossible because she trained you to doubt yourself every single day. Staying feels impossible because you are disappearing one compromise at a time. The goal was never love. The goal was always power over your choices. She doesn't want your heart. She wants the keys to your entire life. Notice patterns, not promises, because patterns reveal who she really is underneath. You are not crazy. You are responding normally to abnormal psychological manipulation tactics. Empathy is your gift, not your prison, and she knows exactly how to use it. She will call you her safe place while making you feel unsafe constantly. She doesn't want intimacy. She wants information she can use later for control. Your kindness is not the problem. Her entitlement is the entire problem here. She will test you until you fail, then call you the reason it failed. A partner says we, she says me, and expects you to agree. She doesn't want repair. She wants you to forget and go back to normal. Your boundaries are treated as betrayal because boundaries limit her access to you. She feeds on your hope that one day she will finally change for you. Control is not love, and intensity is not the same as real intimacy. Choose people who walk beside you, not people who feed off your light. Dear empath, your job is not to save her. It is to save yourself. When you stop feeding her, she will call you selfish and cold and cruel. That reaction proves it. She never wanted you. She wanted what you provided. Narcissistic women don't date empaths. They feed on them, and you are allowed to stop.